I, being returning officer of the
Votes cast were as follows.
They can't play politics with people's jobs.
I will never play fast and loose with the economy.
Justice and the ballot box.
Won't pay, can't vote.
Wealth and welfare hand in hand.
You can run, but you can't hide.
From the headquarters of independent television news, Election 92. The party's battle in the closest election for 2 decades. The election night team is led by Jon Snow.
Good evening. Welcome to ITN's Election 92. What a night. We thought it'd be close, but never quite this close. ITN believes the Conservatives have polled more votes than Labour nationwide, but Labour has performed strongly in Tory-held marginal seats, making the outcome of this election too close to forecast at the moment. Thus, a hung parliament in which no party has an overall majority is highly likely. The BBC is also calling it too close to call tonight. Here are our figures from the ITN Harris exit poll, based on what some 20,000 voters told us as they left polling stations across the country. This is our forecast. Conservative with 41% of the vote share, Labour 37% of the vote share, Liberal Democrat 18%, others 4%. So our figures put the Conservatives ahead, and the share of vote forecast has been accurate in our polls in the past. But given that our poll also shows Labour doing well enough in the Conservative marginals, we think, to knock out the Tories' overall majority, the result appears very close indeed. And with so many different swings in different areas, we've considered not making any seat forecast. But we thought it important to give you an indication of the kind of way those votes could turn into seats. So, emphasising all those words of caution, here is that example. We suggest that in the new House of Commons, the Conservatives will be short of the 326 seats needed for an overall majority, about 305 seats. That's what we think the Tories will have. Labour will have about 294, the Liberal Democrats will have about 25, and the others, including the Nationalists, 27. But with things so finely balanced, we've no embarrassment in saying those figures could turn out to be precisely the other way round. And that's why we're saying, at the moment, the election result is too close to forecast. Our computer graphics throughout the programme will use precise figures, but treat them with caution in the early stages. The numbers are bound to fluctuate. 2 brief clues about why the Conservatives appear to have a slender lead. Our exit poll showed that voters don't blame John Major for the recession, and many of them feared the impact of Labour's tax plans. So it's clearly going to be a very exciting night. Alongside me are Alistair Stewart and Julia Somerville, just part of our presenting team. Alistair is a walking encyclopedia of voting facts and figures. He'll be analysing the constituency results fed to him by his tank commander, Richard, in his turret. The results come into our newsroom from ITN correspondents at all 651 counts. Julia presents the details of our exit poll by Harris Research. They interviewed voters outside the polling stations, compiled it at their office outside London, then sent the results through to the 2 men at ITN in charge of the analysis. Robin Day started his broadcasting career at ITN in the 1950s. Tonight he's back because election night wouldn't be the same without his probing encounters. Our other presenter here at ITN is John Suchet. He's in our atrium with something just a little bit special.
I'll be here in ITN's very own chamber of the House of Commons. Here, the Speaker's chair. To the right of it, the government front bench. On the other side of the House, the opposition front bench. And as the night goes on and the results come in, I'll show you what the shape of the new House of Commons will look like.